Lord, good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here, hadn't even added myself to the stage. I hope everyone is well this morning. I just wanted to drop in and do a few hot topics so I can get back in the groove of things. All things in this video are alleged. They are from my opinions only. They are used for entertainment purposes. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Drop in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the topics for today. And I'm going to do my view take on the Jess hilarious situation. Let me present my screen so everybody can see what we are talking about here. Let's see.
That's our segment. Take me off that.
What's going on?
Gonna be a fourth ever since I came.
Okay. This morning, because this is from the Shade Room, and it states that this morning on the Breakfast Club, which was yesterday, Just Hilarious opened up about tensions with her co-host. She addressed Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy about feeling unsupported while being labeled the villain online, and spoke on the comparisons made between her and Lauren LaRosa. Let's see what she had to say.
Came back. It was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first, no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren. No, I wasn't too fond of her when I came back, because we had a whole plan. Even how when I came back, how I picked her to fill in for me, right? I come back, she ain't ever leave. Then, all right, cool that she don't leave, but she's on only during my segment. If she was meant to be a fourth host, move her in another way. Why she got to be moved in on? Because nobody had a problem with Jess with the mess until she started reading right. You know what I mean? Till she started
So
reporting. I wasn't hired as a reporter. I was hired as Jess with the mess. So she started reading and delivering details and all that stuff.
Yes.
Then that's when Jess with the mess wasn't good enough no more. That's how it was presented. So I'm like, all right, cool.
Who said that though? Because the internet said
what
that?
are we talking about? No. This is our listeners. This is yeah. Why can't we? Ever since I came back, it was weird.
So she feels like ever since she came back from maternity leave, things were weird. But why didn't you just go to them and talk to them to find out what was going on? And why are you reading the comments? Because maybe the comments I have you in your feelings all day. But these comments I have you all booked up. You can't go in these comments and think everybody is gonna be positive towards you. These comments, it's like these comments be roasting people. They don't care about people in their feelings. Because you gotta look at it. You can't base how you feel off of comments, because you got some people that sit at home and the only thing they do is think of negative stuff to say about people, and they behind a keyboard. So why not? They ain't got nothing going on in their life, so they feel like taking it out on somebody else. So you can't just sit here and base how you feel off of stuff and go behind a keyboard. Go off of stuff people are saying behind the keyboard.
Voice. Why she only got to be a fourth voice
correct me if
on
I'm
my
wrong.
segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was going to be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Lauren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought
Yeah,
you
you
was.
lying.
I thought
She was on air. She was on air.
Let me ask a question.
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because
Why you joke so much, man?
What you mean? I'm
not a
just.
joke.
it's not a
Lauren.
do-rag. It's a
not a
silk
joke.
scarf. But it's not. It's
not-
not
it's
a
not a
joke.
joke,
I'm
man.
If you
serious.
gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke, but
Okay?
Nah, but
it's not a joke.
It's a serious issue about
It is a serious issue.
Okay,
And
let me just
now-
sit back and watch it because I'm just. I'm not Joe Clark.
Because it's not.
I am actually. Give me my baseball bat.
No, it's now Envy. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
You're not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say stop listening to the.
It's gonna be a fourth voice. Why she only got to be?
So you come in and you're saying that she was a fourth voice. They're telling you, because you perceiving what you want to perceive, and it's not even that she was on air. You probably saw her in the office or in the studio, and you're like, okay, she's a fourth voice. What's going on? But they're sitting here telling you that she wasn't even hired to be a fourth voice. She was hired to be a producer, which you didn't know because they didn't tell you, because you came back with a funky attitude. So since you had an attitude and this is not your show, they aren't obligated to tell you anything. I mean, I guess it's the chain of command, and you weren't in that level in the chain of command. Well, like in the military, chain of command is like on a need to know. They tell who need to know. And obviously you weren't one of those people that needed to know.
This is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on. We've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Lauren in the room, this is your show. We can make that change whenever you want. Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in a room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all
have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
Air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting
conversations
yesterday.
Off air. What
not
is we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
I'm not worried about it's not even about
you. Worried about comments. And you worried about what people say after.
The perception and my reputation to be on the show.
They've been itching on me for 15 years. They've been itching on Charlotte for 15 years.
That's on you. And the things that people itch on me for is on me.
This is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's.
And that's the thing. Like he said, she's letting the internet dictate her thoughts and opinions on stuff. And she's admitted that she lives in the comments. Why? Why? She has a right to have her feelings, but at the same time, she's not even listening to anything that they are saying. She's listening to respond. She's not listening to gain an understanding, to get a resolve, to move forward. She's just listening to respond. And it doesn't seem like anything that they say is gonna connect with her, because it just gives me she want to freaking argue, or basically she wants to be right. But you're sitting here saying it wasn't about her being in the room, it's about her being on the segment. And I know I saw later where she is like trying to come to a resolve with her, and instead of her trying to get to the resolve with her, she goes back to how she says she feels in the situation. And it's just, she's only concerned with how she's feeling in the situation. She's not concerned with how Lauren feels in the situation, because you sitting here talking about she told the girl to shut up and all this stuff online. Tell me, how is that respectful? That's disrespectful as heck, because you got people who parents don't even tell them that. Come on now.
She started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's her segment. Take me off that. Y'all give her that. Take me off that. This is her segment now. This is no longer Jess with the mess. Got dark fats as a mother. Okay. I said, take me off that. This is no longer my segment. I said it. Take me off of that. Give it to her. Give it to Charlamagne. Said, nah, I don't want it to be her segment. It damn near sure is already. Like it's her segment. She's reading it And she's doing it to the best of her ability. Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. That's why I picked her. Y'all need to understand something. I'm never hating on Shorty. I already told her. I tell her every day. I tell her she's pretty every day. I tell her every day. I big up this woman every day. Every day. She started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look.
But you saying at the beginning, you're saying that, okay, right here, you're talking about you picked her. You felt like she was good at her job. That's why you picked her. But at the beginning of this, you said you never cared for her. You never cared for her, but this was your go-to for somebody to replace you. That makes sense to me. I mean, you got to have some type of respect or something for her.
We're supposed to be a team up there. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm like, not one mother ever with this online. Like, why the should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that much crazy. Not as crazy. It's try to make out to be. Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that 13 years. I'm telling you. I don't give a y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'm going to play with. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's some other reason. I always got my mouth open. All the time. How about y'all clear some of the... We're supposed to be a team up there. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm... like, not one mother ever with this online. Like, why the should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that much crazy.
Okay, so what she need people to come to her defense for? Is it because of the stuff that she created or the people that she beefing with? Because I don't see a reason for them to come to her defense because of the Lauren LaRosa situation. I don't see a reason for them to come to her defense on that. For real, I really don't. Because that's between the two of y'all, and it mostly is you. So y'all should have had a conversation. Tried to have a conversation. Y'all should have just had a conversation and about whatever was going on, but you didn't because you were the one that was feeling some type of way. And I'm trying to find the response that Lauren LaRosa said. She had a response, and I'm trying to find it. Hold on, y'all. Let me share my screen again.
And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like,
What part did you think was crazy?
What part? Because like, it's not like you didn't hear anything in that live that I haven't said to you.
I heard a lot that you didn't say to me.
Okay, so what part did I not say to you?
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better? Because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be.
So if she pulled her to the side with a witness to see how they can make things better, right? Why couldn't they come to a solution? Why couldn't they come to a solution? Why Jess didn't mention that? Instead, she's sitting up here talking about she don't
the
remember
stories and things like that. You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen, I have said, hush, shut up. But yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's four voices. Three of us are very opinionated. You know what I mean? Me, you, and Charlamagne. I'm not saying Envy don't got no opinion, but he don't jump in every single time there's dead air. You know what I'm saying? When you overtalk. And it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown.
And I understand you could have said that on air right then and there, or right after when you say you put me in office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And I did or not. Our first conversation, I said, if I ever have an issue with you, I'm gonna handle it in a way where we can get through a conversation because we grown. And regardless, you don't gotta love me, you don't gotta like me, but we here together. I'm here.
And listen about the stories and things like that. You've never. That's not. Let's first and foremost, let's get that. It may be my delivery or whatever, but yeah, you are here. I ain't never say you shouldn't be here. I said from the whole jump, yeah, Shorty do the job. Great. She's amazing. That's why I want it to be her segment. I
think y'all can work very well together. And once again, you got to stop letting the internet pit y'all against each other. I know the internet has created a narrative. Lauren versus Jess versus Lauren.
But that's what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to say is the internet is there. We see it. None of us can ignore it. I saw that Corey thing a week ago. Didn't say nothing about it.
But y'all clear up everything else. Nobody want to clear up that I'm not doing that. I don't like you. Or I'm hating on a.
They say I'm gay. I ain't never came up here and said I don't suck no pee-pee.
That's true.
That's different now. Come on.
Well, I just want to say, Jess, what you feeling? We feel it together. And when the other thing happened that I called you about, I said that to you. I responded to that on Twitter. I didn't send it to you. I didn't.
That's not. Well, let's first and foremost, let's get that. Ever since I came back, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. It may be my delivery or whatever. But yeah.
Okay. So I don't think Jess is even listening to these people. I don't know, child. It's just, I don't think they should have had this conversation on air. I really don't. This wasn't something that we really needed to know. And with Jess, something is always online about her. And you sitting here talking about they're not clearing up that you're a villain. But at the end of the day, let's be honest. They're still not going to be able to clear it up. They can come online and say whatever they want to about you not being a villain. As far as the people on the internet goes, once they have gotten in their mind what they think about you and how they feel about you, it's a wrap, shawty. That's not changing. Now, you can do something that can, possibly change their minds about you. But if we being 100% honest, most people, whatever they get from you as their first impression is normally going to stay their impression until you change it, but they still going to have that first impression on their mind. So there's nothing DJ Envy, Charlamagne, or Lauren, it's nothing they can do to get online that's going to be able to change people's perception of you. They have whatever they feel about you because, the internet is the internet. People like you or they don't. And you got to be, and you're in the industry where you got to be comfortable with people liking you and people disliking you. But, that's it for my thoughts on this. I'll find something else to talk about. And hopefully I will see you guys very soon. Talk to you later. Bye.